Students, today we are going to solve the second problem on flexible budget. Look at the problem. Sum number 2. With the following data for 60% activity means capacity or production. With the following data for 60% production, prepare a budget for 80% activity. So 60% activity is given, so we have to prepare budget for 80% activity. We have to prepare budget for 80% production. Yes. Production at 60% capacity, they produced 600 units. If they work at 60% capacity, they are producing 600 units. Okay. Materials, rupees 100 per unit. So material given in unit, per unit. Labor, rupees 40 per unit. Labor also given in per unit. Direct expenses, rupees 10 per unit. So material, labor, direct expenses, these three given in per unit. Factory expenses, rupees 40,000, 40% fixed. It is a semi-variable expenses, as well as here the total cost for 600 unit is given. So factory expenses 40% fixed, so it is a semi-variable cost, as well as the total cost for 600 units are given. Administration expenses 30,000 rupees, of which 60% is fixed. So it is a semi-variable because 60% fixed, 40% variable. Here 40% fixed, 60% variable. Okay. Here also administration expenses also given for 600 units. So total cost given for 600 unit. Okay students, here we are going to classify these costs into two categories, namely variable cost, one more cost is fixed cost. Okay. Here with the following data for 60% activity, prepare budget for 80% activity. So given is 60% activity, 60% capacity is given. For at 60% capacity, they produced 600 units. For that, we have to draw two columns, namely cost per unit and total cost. So we are going to prepare a flexible budget for 80% activity. For that, first we have to calculate units production. So 600 units at 60% capacity. So 80% they will produce 800 units. So at 80% activity, they are going to produce 800 units. Okay students, now we are going to classify the cost into two categories, namely variable cost and fixed cost. First one, material given in per unit. So if it is per unit, as far as variable cost concerned, cost per unit remain constant. Total cost what happens? Varies. So 100. So 100 into 600, 60,000. 100 into 800, 80,000. Next, labor value 40. Cost per unit remain constant as far as variable cost concerned. Okay, 40 into 600, 24,000. 40 into 800, 32,000. Then labor also given in per unit. Then direct expenses also given in per unit. Direct expenses given in per unit, which cost how much? 10 rupees. 10 rupees per unit. So 10 into 600, 6,000 rupees. 10 into 800, 8,000 rupees. Now we have semi-variable cost. We should divide the semi-variable cost into two parts, namely variable cost and fixed cost. So factory expenses 40% fixed. Out of 40,000, 40% fixed. That is 16,000 rupees fixed. Out of 40,000, 60%. That is 24,000 rupees is variable. First we will complete the variable cost, 24,000 rupees. I said as far as variable cost concerned, cost per unit remain constant. Here total cost is given. The total cost should be divided by number of units produced. So total cost we know 24,000 24,000 rupees divided by 600. So cost per unit rupees 40. 40 into 800 will get 32,000. Then we'll move to fixed cost. Factory expenses out of 40,000, 40% fixed, that is 16,000 rupees fixed. As far as fixed cost concerned, the total cost remain constant. The cost per unit of the fixed cost, what happens? Where is now we will get the cost per unit by dividing 600 with 16,000. So 16,000 divided by 600 we'll get 26.67. Then 16,000 divided by 800 we'll get 20 rupees. So factory expenses, what we did, we divided into two category, variable cost as well as fixed cost. 60% variable cost, 40% fixed cost. Then what I did, I calculated per unit for variable cost, then I made constant for variable cost per unit. Then I came to fixed cost. Here the total cost remained constant, then I got cost per unit of fixed cost by dividing 600 with 16,000. Then we'll move to next semi-variable cost. Administration expenses 30,000, 60% fixed, so 40% variable. Administration expenses total 30,000, of which 40% variable, 12,000 rupees variable. Out of 30,000, 60% is fixed, 18,000 is fixed. Now what we supposed to do, that variable cost concern, we have to find cost per unit. So 12,000 divided by 600 will get 20. So same 20 we can write here. 20 into 800 will get 16,000 rupees. Then move to fixed cost. Fixed cost, total cost we know 18,000. It remain constant at any level of activity. Then the total cost should be divided by unit production. 18,000 divided by 600 will get 30 per unit. 18,000 divided by 800 will get 22.5. Students, we divided the total cost into two categories, namely variable cost and fixed cost. Now we have to total the variable cost separately. This we called total variable cost. This we marked as A. We have to add cost per unit 150, 190, 210. 150, 190, 210. Then we have to add this 60,000 plus 24,000 plus 6,000 plus 24,000 plus 12,000. 1,26,000. I said that cost per unit of variable cost always remain constant. Then we have to add this 80,000 plus 32,000 plus 8,000 plus 32,000 plus 16,000. 1,68,000. Then we have to total the fixed cost. Total fixed cost we can mark as B. We have to add the cost per unit of fixed cost. Here 56 rupees 67 paise. If we add this, then we have to find the total cost. What we have to do, A plus variable cost plus fixed cost. So variable cost 2 rupees 210, fixed cost 56 rupees 67 paise. Yes, 210 plus 56.67. So the total cost 266.67. Then we have to add the total cost 1,26,000 plus 34,000. 1,60,000 rupees. Then move to for 800 unit, total variable cost 210, total fixed cost 42 rupees 50 paise. 52 rupees 50 paise Then we have to add this total cost 1,68,000 plus 34,000. We'll get 2,02,000 rupees. Okay, students. If they manufactured at 60% activity, they are producing 600 unit. If they produce 600 unit, they have to incur 266 rupees and 67 paise. Total cost incurred 1,60,000 rupees. Likewise, if they manufactured 800 unit, if they are working at 80% capacity or 80% activity, cost incurred, cost per unit is 250 rupees, 252 rupees 50 paise. The total cost incurred 2,02,000 rupees. Students, we completed the second problem in relation to the flexible budget. In next class, we will solve different problem. Till then, bye and thank you.